And welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Great to be with you, and hope you're having a wonderful day. Wherever and however you may be listening to the show, whatever you may be doing, and always something, right, going on. It's tough. It's tough to stay on track, isn't it?
It really is.
Drift.
It is.
There's so many distractions that can pull you off the road. And next thing you know, you're eating wrong. You're not exercising. You're not getting enough sleep. It's bad sleep. You're doing this and that. It's so easy to get distracted. Oh, that's why we're here. We're a gentle reminder that, it's never, we all slip the grip once in a while. And it's okay. Well, it's consistency, and that's the variable. You're better off to do one thing and do it all the time than try to do a bunch of things and do that as catch can. So it's all right. We're here. It reminds us, too. I have to remind myself. And you think of all the routines that people create to stay healthy. You would think taking supplements, that's easy to do. Really? Yeah, try. Go ahead. Every day. Do it every day. Stick with your little protocol. Exercising every day. Eating right. Eating mindfully. Living mindfully. It takes a lot of effort. It really does. That's why athletes have coaches.
Yeah.
Keep them on track. Right?
There's a guy that lives here in Florida, and his name's Bubba Smith, and he is a dirt bike rider. Mm-hmm. He's a champion dirt bike rider. He has a trainer and a coach. The trainer lives with him to keep him on track, to keep him focused.
Some athletes now have a chef, Gary.
Really?
Yeah. They hire a chef. The chef cooks all the meals. Oh, yeah. It's got the science of athletic training is, it's high-end, highly sophisticated now. You got all these specialists. When you have these premier athletes, they want them to eat right, live right, and they put the people around them to make that happen. Nutritionists, dietitians, chefs. People come in and cook the meals the way they need them done. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. And what the smart athletes understand, it's all about chemistry, meaning nutrition. Nutrition is chemistry. People don't understand that. Food is made up of molecules. It's chemistry. And yeah, they figure it out. The smart athletes figure it out. Without a proper diet, yes, you can train hard physically in your whatever sport you're in, but if your nutrition isn't right, you're impaired. You put yourself at a disadvantage. There are athletes that I know, some that have been on this show, one in particular, used to talk about he knew that he wasn't quite as good as everybody else. He was good, but you're dealing with the best of the best, and he would compensate his athletic ability, or lack of it, with nutrition, help to make up.
Right.
And he was a vegan, totally a plant-based athlete.
Now, our neighbor stays away from nightshade vegetables when they're training. Why?
Nightshade, there's some belief that, eggplant, tomatoes, and things like that will cause inflammation. Mm. I don't know what the athlete's issue is or what hypothesis or theory is driving. You have to think about that. When you don't have to be an athlete. Think in terms of theory and practice.
He's an MMA guy, so that's why he's probably trying to stay away from him.
Okay, he's an MMA. All right. So that's a very violent sport, lots of injuries, violent. But whatever decision, People do things based on the opinions of others. Notice I said just opinions. Mm-hmm. An opinion's an expression of an attitude. An opinion's not a theory. An opinion's not a hypothesis. People say, well, I'm going to eat from my blood type. Okay. That's the theory. What do we know about the theory? Is there evidence to support the theory? You shouldn't eat nightshade vegetables if you do X, Y, or Z. On what do you base that? What's the theory? Or at least some hypothesis. The theory, theory and practice. Why are you doing what you're doing? The why part is answered. That's what theories do. They answer the question, why? Why does an object fall at so many feet per second? Why, that's what, in a word, that's what theories do. So if you're taking your supplements and you're trying to improve your cardiovascular health and you decide to take supplements X, Y, and Z, the question is, why did you select those? What's the theory to support that practice? Yesterday, had Jim Lavelle on from Wampanoag of America, makers of Kyolic Age Garlic Extract. They have a brand new study out. Great study. And Kyolic is, if you're looking to improve cardiovascular health, Kyolic would be a wonderful supplement to include. But let's be specific. Blood pressure. You're wanting to lower blood pressure. Well, how are we going to do that? What does Kyolic do? What does any other supplement you select to lower blood pressure? What's the mechanism of action, and to what theory is all that connected? And speaking of blood pressure, there's a story trending this morning. Maria Kohut give her attribution for the article. Headline on the study was, even slightly elevated blood pressure increases dementia risk. So I'll get into that story today. And then metabolic risk tied to both too much and too little sleep. Try to get into that story. And one that caught my eye is talking about children just the day before yesterday. What do you think is the second leading cause of death in young children, if you had to guess?
I would guess car accidents.
Good guess. Second leading cause of death. Summer's upon us. There's a hint. And what do kids like to do?
Go swimming.
Go swimming. Thank you very much. Drowning is the number 2 cause of death for young children. And here in Florida and around the country, but if you get up in a helicopter and flew around the Tampa Bay area, you'll see all the swimming pools. And even though there's the Gulf here, there's more water around here than we have sense, people still have their pools. I, for one, find them too much work and not worth it. Too much, not worth it. But the tragedy, there we have a Olympic athlete. I don't know if you know who he is. His name's Bodie Miller, skier. USA men's ski team, Bodie Miller. Well, his 19-month-old daughter on Sunday drowned. Pool. Can you imagine the tragedy? The tragedy of that. Come back, I'll tell you a little bit more what's in the article about how to keep your pool safe this summer. Summer will be at the end of this month, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it's here. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. We're trying to touch all the bases, things that talk about things and focus on things that can make a difference in a person's life. We'll be right back. Hi, this is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show, Let's Talk Nutrition. There are more junk foods than you and I have sense. There are also junk supplements. These off-brand supplements are often made with inferior raw materials and artificial ingredients. Not so with New Chapter supplements. For 35 years, New Chapter has been a leader in supplement quality, putting the wisdom of nature in its whole food supplements. Now you can win 4 New Chapter core supplements having a total retail value of $1,639 from Let's Talk Nutrition. To register, go to Let's Talk Nutrition's Facebook page, like the page, and click the Contest Enter button. Or go to letstalknutrition.com and click on the Contest Enter button. You can also call the show at 877-897-8255 between 9 and 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. The contest begins June 1st and ends June 30th. No purchase is necessary. There will be 3 randomly selected lucky winners. So be a winner and enter New Chapter's supplement contest. And good luck from Let's Talk Nutrition. Hi, this is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show Let's Talk Nutrition. There are more junk foods than you and I have sense. There are also junk supplements. These off-brand supplements are often made with inferior raw materials and artificial ingredients. Not so with New Chapter supplements. For 35 years, New Chapter has been a leader in supplement quality, putting the wisdom of nature in its whole food supplements. Now you can win 4 New Chapter core supplements having a total retail value of $1,639 from Let's Talk Nutrition. To register, go to Let's Talk Nutrition's Facebook page, like the page, and click the Contest Enter button. Or go to letstalknutrition.com and click on the Contest Enter button. You can also call the show at 877-897-8255 between 9 and 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. The contest begins June 1st and ends June 30th. No purchase is necessary. There will be 3 randomly selected lucky winners. So be a winner and enter New Chapter's supplement contest. And good luck from Let's Talk Nutrition. Hi, this is Dr. Michael Garka, host of the nationally syndicated health talk show Let's Talk Nutrition. There are more junk foods than you and I have sense. There are also junk supplements. These off-brand supplements are often made with inferior raw materials and artificial ingredients. Not so with New Chapter supplements. For 35 years, New Chapter has been a leader in supplement quality, putting the wisdom of nature in its whole food supplements. Now you can win 4 New Chapter core supplements having a total retail value of $1,639 from Let's Talk Nutrition. To register, go to Let's Talk Nutrition's Facebook page, like the page, and click the Contest Enter button. Or go to letstalknutrition.com and click on the Contest Enter button. You can also call the show at 877-897-8255 between 9 and 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. The contest begins June 1st and ends June 30th. No purchase is necessary. There will be 3 randomly selected lucky winners. So be a winner and enter New Chapter's supplement contest. And good luck from Let's Talk Nutrition. Hi, this is Dr. Michael. Just can't imagine the grief that Bodie Miller and his family are experiencing. Apparently, of course, if you don't know who Bodie Miller is, he's a USA Olympic skier. Pretty good in his own right. Apparently, they were having a pool party this past Sunday, and his 19-month-old daughter, Emmy, passed away. She drowned. We're showing a photograph of her. She looks just like her father. Oh, my goodness. Here is a statement from, her name is Emmeline Miller. Drowned in a swimming pool during a pool party in Orange County, California, Miller said in a statement. Here's the statement he gave out. Quote, "Our baby girl Emmy passed away yesterday. Never in a million years did we think we could experience a pain like this. Her love, her light, her spirit will never be forgotten. Our little girl loved life and lived it to its fullest every day. Our family respectfully requests privacy during this painful time." Close quote. I mean, I just can't, I don't even know how to process that. I don't even know how they're dealing with it. So I went to the CDC and I was looking at causes of death among youngsters, children, 0 to 19 years of age. On average, 12,175 children, 0 to 19 years of age, die each year in the United States from an unintentional injury. Males have the highest injury death rates than females among young children. The death rate for males is almost 2 times the rate for females, and males have a higher injury death rate compared to females at all childhood age groups. Injuries due to transportation were the leading cause of death for children. The highest death rates were among occupants of motor vehicles. There were a number of substantial deaths, the CDC reported, of pedestrian and pedal cyclist deaths among children. The leading causes of injury death differed by age group. For kids less than a year old, 2/3 of the injury deaths were due to suffocation. Drowning was the leading cause of injury death for those 1 to 4 years of age. And for children 5 to 19 years of age, the most injury deaths were attributable to being an occupant in a motor vehicle traffic crash. So summertime will be upon us here very soon. And this is a time when the kids are out of school, summer vacation. A lot of coming and going at the house, right? Lots of distraction. Lock the gate to the pool. Or the other day I was reporting on leaving children in a heated car. People get distracted, unintentional. You know, accidents, they're called accidents for a reason. These things happen. So I wanted to bring our attention to it. They just can't imagine. They're showing a photograph of Bodie Miller. I just can't imagine that. She was beautiful. 19 months old, gone. And it was at a pool party. I don't know the circumstances. There must have been a lot of people around. Again, people distracted, not paying attention. Nothing malicious. It's just what happens. Here's how to contact the show.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. Dr. Garko's personal email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. Follow us on Facebook at Let's Talk Nutrition. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Let's Talk Nutrition, where everything is archived and up there by date. And a closed caption, too.
I want to remind you of our contest. This thing is now heating up. The new chapter dietary supplement contest. You can win $1,639 worth of supplements. No purchase is necessary. You don't have to do push-ups. You don't have to do... All you got to do is register. And we have given you 3 ways to do this. Go to the Let's Talk Nutrition Facebook page, like the page, and then click on the image for the new chapter contest. Or go to letstalknutrition.com and click on the new chapter image for the contest. And that'll get you into giving the information to enter. Or call the show right now between 9 and 11. Talk to Stephen. He'll register you in no time flat. 877-897-8255. This is a great effort that we're trying to pull off here. And the motivation is at least my motivation is to get supplements out to the listener and the viewer. And we're going to have 3 lucky winners their names will be randomly drawn, and they'll win 4 New Chapter products for 1 year, totaling a retail value of $1,639. The Men and Women's Daily, the Omega, Bone Strength Take Care, and Zyflamin. A multiple, a fish oil, a bone product, and an anti-inflammation product. They call them core supplements for a reason. This is all good stuff. If this works, I can convince the suits to continue to do this. And this is a way to get supplements out to you. Help me help you. I want this to work. I like the idea. It's a lot of fun, too. And we're doing okay. We can do a little better. We need to get people registered. Tell your friends, tell your family, get everybody to register. I like the idea. It's nice, right?
It is.
It's a good idea.
I mean, it's easy to register. We're not asking for much. Name, way to contact you, and your date of birth. So that's it. For age, that's by law. So.
Yeah, we were forced to ask the age. The law requires when you do a contest, you have to get that data. We'll be right back. I'll have more to report.
I'm Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist, and I expect more from my multivitamin. I've researched many vitamins, and what's truly different about Every Woman's One Daily from New Chapter is that it's fermented with probiotics and whole foods and gentle even on an empty stomach. Every Woman's One Daily helps you feel good every day, giving you immune, energy, and stress support and nutrients for bone and heart health. You will notice a difference. Every Woman's One Daily recently won the Best Multivitamin Award, and I love that it's non-GMO project verified. Discover the wisdom of nature with New Chapter.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. Yesterday, Jim Lavelle from Wampanoag of America was on the show, and we were talking about kyolic age garlic extract in this new study that they just published the findings. And with that, and the people in the study were obese, and they administered kyolic age garlic extract to these folks and ended up with good results, in a word, in terms of their cardiovascular health. So even with obese patients, I can give you more detail on it. I just use that as a reference, a stepping off point to tell you about this story that's trending this morning, that even slightly elevated levels of blood pressure will increase dementia risk. Kyolic is known, one of the things that it can do is help with cholesterol readings and high cholesterol and high blood pressure, among other things.
That's the one I take. That's the kyolic one I take.
You like it?
Well, it doesn't leave that garlic smell in your digestive tract. Right. And I say it that way because, like, if you have GERD, like I get every once in a while, I don't burp it up. Right.
And so that's because of the way they ferment, not ferment it, but they age it. It's aged in these tanks, these giant steel tanks, up to 20 months. And the aging process takes out all of those chemicals that cause, the smell and the how can I put it, the caustic effect of raw garlic. It's very hard to eat raw garlic. I wouldn't recommend it. Just eating it, you can hurt yourself with that. So, but
I'm just thinking of stupid things my brother did as a kid growing up, and I don't know if we ever got him to eat that.
No, you probably didn't. Torment your brother. Shame on you. So anyway, in this study, I'm giving credit again to Maria Kohut for writing the article. Researchers found that hypertension in middle age will increase an individual's risk for developing a form of dementia. Wow. And I keep saying high blood pressure is a killer, but it has other downstream effects as well. Well, middle age, what do we mean by middle age? I'm not sure how they operationalized it in the study. Nevertheless, This is the scientists in the study looked at 3 countries: France, the United Kingdom, and Hungary. And the study was published in the European Heart Journal. That's what it's called, European Heart Journal. I don't know much about that journal. It may be a good one or not, I don't know. And the quote from one of the researchers in the study, the first author, Dr. Jessica Abel of the French National Institute of Health and Medical Research in Paris, said, quote, previous research has not been able to test the link between raised blood pressure and dementia directly by examining the timing in sufficient detail. In our paper, we were able to examine the association at age 50, 60, and 70. That's how they operationalized midlife. And we found different patterns of association. This will have important implications for policy guidelines, which are currently only use the generic term midlife. They looked at 8,639 people. It's a large sample. They went fishing with a fine net. 32.5% of those were women recruited using a larger ongoing population study. And it's the Whitehall 2 study on stress and health. It's the Whitehall Stress and Health Study. The recruitees were aged 33 to 55 at baseline in 1985. So this was a longitudinal study. Their blood pressure was measured every 6 years in 85, 91, 97, and 2003. These studies are hard to do. You know, keeping people in the study, don't have an attrition rate. This allowed the researchers to see how higher blood pressure what kind of impact it had on the brain over time. That's why these studies are good. They're not just a snapshot, but they are like a newsreel of what's going on. By 2017, 385 of the participants had developed a form of dementia, and the average age at which this happened was 75. By today's standard, 75, yes, you're out, you're not a spring chicken, but people are living to be 90, 95 years old. You're 75, you could live another 20 years. Think about that for a second. There was a time we wouldn't say that. 75, you could live another 20. All right? In what condition do you want to live that? Are you prepared to, age successfully? Looking at the participants' and medical information, the team noted that those people who had a systolic blood pressure, that's blood pressure measured as the heart beats, of 130 millimeters of mercury or over, as they reached the age of 50, had a 45% higher risk of dementia than people with the same age and lower systolic blood pressure, close quote. I don't know what they said in the study. My hypothesis would be high blood pressure damages the arteries. You have carotid arteries that go to your brain. If those get damaged and plaqued, you have what? Insufficient blood circulation to the brain. That can't be good. You're not getting enough blood, oxygen, nutrients into the brain. The same did not hold true for people 60 to 70. And this may be due to the fact that the period of risk exposure may be shorter at that point, she said, Dr. Abel. No association was found between dementia and diastolic. Here's a quote. Our analysis suggests that the importance of midlife hypertension on brain health is due to the duration of exposure. So we see an increased risk for people with raised blood pressure at age 50, but not at 60 or 70, because those with hypertension at 50 are likely to be exposed to this risk for a longer period of time. So it's about how long do you have the high blood pressure. When you're 60 or 70, compared to when you were 50, you're going to be the onset of high blood pressure is later, so the amount of exposure to it is less compared to when you were 50. You're going to have 10 years, 20 years more of exposure to high blood pressure. And high blood pressure is manageable. It's even preventable. And people, get their medications, demand the medications, and then don't take them. Medication compliance is abysmal. It always has been. It's a paradox. People want the meds, but then they don't take the meds. And high blood pressure medications do have side effects. Now, some people try to manage it totally with natural methods. In severe cases, I'm not so sure that's possible, but you can add supplements. I did that with my mom, and it worked out well.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will be high blood pressure. Bad news all the way around. If you have high blood pressure and you are in a quandary as to whether or not to take your medication and you've been prescribed that medication, I am telling you, you should think twice about that. And yeah, I know you may have friends say, oh, those blood pressure medications have all these side effects. I understand that. But at the same time, if you can't manage that, get that blood pressure down to at least 120, your systolic pressure over 80, 120 over 80, you're flirting with trouble. And you can take supplements with it if you like. I did that with my mom, and she was diagnosed with blood pressure in her 40s. She lived to be 92 with good quality of life. And when they did a scan of her heart, she didn't have plaquing of the arteries in her heart, which is astonishing. Although the arterial system in her lungs were not in good shape. So I'm just saying, do not take your meds, man. And then take whatever you look that drug up, look what the side effects are, and then act accordingly with your diet, your lifestyle, and supplementation to offset or moderate those side effects. It's nothing to mess with. It's a kill. It's called the silent killer for a reason. As I keep saying to you, we are biologically vulnerable with respect to the molecules, the arterial system, and the cells that get implicated in cancer. Those are our two biological weak links. And what are the leading causes of death? Heart disease and cancer. I'm just saying, these two diseases have haunted humanity since forever, for millions. I mean, it's been part of our evolution. It's just what it is biologically. And as we age, those are age-related diseases. They get worse over time. Diet and lifestyle accounts for a lot of the heart disease. So, I'm just a word of caution and a gentle reminder. I wanted to share. Pardon me. I didn't intend on doing this, but I came across it this morning. Gary's going to give you a number to call.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255. Please go to our Facebook page or LTN.com, letstalknutrition.com, and join our new chapter contest. It's real simple. The links are up there. Click on them, fill out your name, you do an address and a date of birth, and that's about it. And you can win over $1,600 in supplements.
Outstanding. I wasn't going to report on this, but in getting ready for today's show, I came across an article by Michael Greger, Dr. Michael Greger. And he was telling the story about vitamin C, the vitamin C cancer study that started it all, was the headline. In 1970, and I'm giving attribution to Dr. Greger. I have the article here in my hand, and I'll paraphrase and quote as I go along. But he says in 1975, there was this remarkable case of a 42-year-old man who suffered from a malignant form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Then all of a sudden, he had a dramatic regression of the cancer. After what? They gave him large doses of vitamin C intravenously at the time. And Dr. Greger has a video called Intravenous Vitamin C for Terminal Cancer Patients. You ought to take a look at that. Well, the man seemed to be cured, so they stopped the intravenous administration of the vitamin C, right? Well, the cancer came back. So they restarted the vitamin C and apparently induced a second complete remission. Now, it is true, and there are cases. And I read a book, I can't remember the title, but the spontaneous regression of cancer, it just goes away. It's rare, but it's been reported and documented. This does happen. So one could argue that the first remission of this man was spontaneous, but you have a hard time arguing that it happened the second time in a spontaneous way. Now, multiple spontaneous regressions do exist as well now. That does happen. And Dr. Greger reports of a case of a woman who had cervical cancer, who appeared to be cured with radiation and chemo, right? They gave her the treatment. Her cancer came back. She refused the treatment the second time. Guess what? The tumors disappeared on their own. Then they came back. Then they disappeared. Then they came back and then disappeared. Four spontaneous events. Four spontaneous remissions. And all that, Dr. Greger says, with no apparent treatment at all. So that case of the vitamin C, he said, is just a crazy coincidence or fluke, maybe, right? And the vitamin C didn't help at all. Well, he goes on with the story, and he references Linus Pauling, Dr. Pauling, who he considers Dr. Greger considers Pauling to be one of the greatest chemists of the 20th century. And Dr. Pauling was known for his interest in vitamin C. But he couldn't get any funding. Nobody would fund him. He went to the National Cancer Institute. He had promising data on the first 40 cancer patients they treated with vitamin C. He said, and the Institute, he had randomized, they said, do a randomized double-blind trial. You wanted funding for that? Couldn't, he was having a hard time. Long story short here, Dr. Pauling did a lot to raise our awareness about vitamin C in the treatment of cancer, as well as other issues by intravenous method. But high doses of vitamin C. Now, you take a chance. You say, well, I'm going to pass on the chemo and radiation and do that. Notwithstanding some of the evidence that exists that can cause remission, I wonder about that. I truly wonder. I don't know. I don't know for sure. It's an interesting story. It's an interesting dilemma. I'll tell you more when we come back after the top of the hour.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since...
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. And welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by today. Glad you could. And Thyra Burns is my guest today. And like having her on. She's with Source Naturals. They're part of Threshold Enterprises, and their featured brands are Source Naturals and Planetary Herbals. I'm a fan, as you well know. You've heard me talk about Threshold Enterprises and their featured brands on more than a few occasions. They do a great job, and I like them a lot. Makes it, I'm just trying to give you hints as to where you need to look when you're trying to buy supplements. It can get very confusing. There are thousands of companies out there, man. They're all over the place. And people buying these off-brand supplements, as I keep saying, just as there are junk foods, there are junk supplements. There are. Nobody wants to talk about that, but that's the truth. You get what you pay for, and you pay for what you get, too. So I'm just saying. So we'll talk with her. I just want to put a button on that little story I was telling you about vitamin C and Dr. Michael Greger. Take a look at his video, Intravenous Vitamin C. If you go to nutritionfacts.org, you'll find a lot there with Dr. Michael Greger, evidence-based practitioner, medical doctor. It's pretty cool. He's there. Plant-based. He's into plant-based whole food diet. No meat, no dairy. He speaks truth to power. Sometimes, he pushes the envelope a bit. That's okay. We like that. And just again, well, we're here. You're there, and I know there's a connection. But if you have something that's on your mind, you can call us and let us know. And that rattling around you hear in the background is Gary rifling through a box looking for some supplements from Source Naturals. Literally, that's what he's doing. Yeah. So, again, too, just a reminder, that tragic story involving Bodie Miller and his this past Sunday, his 19-month-old daughter drowned in a swimming pool. Please, this summer, be vigilant, be careful. If you have a pool in the back and you have youngsters and got gates that keep them in or out, I can't even imagine what he and his wife are experiencing. She was a beautiful baby, 19 months old. She's gorgeous. She looked just like her father. Bodie Miller, of course, is a U.S. men's ski team, alpine skier, world champion. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. We want you to connect to us and talk with us. You may have a question for Thyra. She has an interesting topic today. Gary's going to give you a number real quick.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
There you go. Thyra, welcome to the show. It's great to have you back on. Thanks for getting up so early.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I hope you're having a nice day. I saw a little post on Facebook yesterday. I made some comment about you.
I'll have to get on and see it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. So we were, we was put out there that you were going to be on the show today. And how have you been since the last time I talked to you?
I've been good. It's been a very busy week, and I have the weekend on my mind with summer approaching very soon. So, I've been great.
Are you a weekend warrior, Thyra?
I like to be, yes. I can't say that I don't work hard, but I definitely enjoy my weekends as well.
Do you?
And I can definitely get stuck in kind of the hamster wheel of the work week and find myself just fighting to get to that TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday, point of view.
Yeah. Do you live near the ocean?
I do. I'm very fortunate. Just a couple of steps from the ocean.
Do you go down to the beach often? Do you go and walk? Yeah.
last night, in fact, as I was thinking and preparing for the show this morning, I enjoyed a really lovely walk at dusk, kind of near the beach.
That's interesting. As you went for a walk thinking about coming on to the show today, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for doing that. Some people even forget, I forgot I got to do that show this morning. And so you were thinking about it last night. What were you thinking that you wanted to do today? What you say, what should I do? What shouldn't I do? What was in the top of your mind last night as you're walking on that lovely beach in California?
I mean, I was thinking how, as I look forward to the end of the weekend, that my feelings are probably shared by many of your listeners who've worked hard throughout the week, found little time for themselves, and are just kind of trying to get to the finish line of Friday, realizing that the weekend is a time to be seized. And is like you asked me, are you a weekend warrior? Yes, and we all should be in one way, shape, or form, striving for that balance, to balance maybe the inactivity of our work week or the hustle and bustle of our work week, not able to find some mindfulness and some space for self-care.
Yeah.
So I have some good news and some strategic support that I'd like to share with you and your listeners from the Source Naturals line that helps turn that Friday finish line into the starting line, so that you can enjoy your weekend from an energetic point of view and a structural point of view, so you can maximize your time.
Good. That sounds good, because a lot of people, by the time they get to Friday, they only have a 20-gallon tank and they got a gallon left, and there's not much fuel left. And the last thing on their mind, because they're so energy depleted, is, I'm going to spend this weekend trying to, do some things to keep my physical health, my psychological health, my mental health, my spiritual health in line. All they want to do is just sit. So we got to get them energized. From a dietary supplement perspective, I'm sure that Source Naturals has designed or formulated some products that can help, how can I put this? Inspire a little bit more biological enthusiasm to do some things, right?
Yes, we definitely have formulated for biological enthusiasm, and we draw from ancient traditions from around the world, as well as some innovation in science and current research to support energetically, metabolically rather, and then structurally as well.
Mm-hmm. I for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I was preparing and doing research to give a talk. I gave it this past Sunday. It was a big platform, a lot of people, 400 people. And I was talking about aging successfully. In my research, it's not my first excursion into the aging literature. One of the hallmarks of aging is, which aging begins when sexual or reproductive maturity is reached. After that, that's when aging begins. That's how many operationalize it. And one of the hallmarks of aging is the loss of, how the scientists talk about, the loss of energetics. The loss of energetics that we naturally select. Natural selection has it that not a lot of attention is given then biologically to maintaining high energy levels. Prior to reproductive maturity, there is, because nature is interested, natural selection is interested in having the species propagate. This is what humans are fighting as they age. So your topic is a meritorious one, because what we're trying to do is run counter to the downstream of the natural flow of natural selection, where, as the scientists say, the energetics are a little compromised. So I'm curious to see what you got in mind. You mentioned science and you mentioned ancient traditions. We'll see where your excursion takes us. Thyra Burns is my guest. She's a registered dietitian. I like it. She was on the beach last night thinking about what she was going to do on this show today. I dig that.
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilo Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thyra Burns is my guest today, and Thyra is a registered dietitian, and does a great job for Source Naturals. She's senior product development manager for Source Naturals. I'll give a context here. She's talking about energy levels, the weekend warrior kind of phenomenon. People needing to do things over the weekend and exercise and this and that and whatnot. That's after a week of work and stress and whatnot. Boy, who's up for that, right? So she has ideas on how to help with this. But let me give you a context about energy and its It's my bias, so I admit it. I want to quote something real quickly, and then I'll cut Thyra loose. But this is the context from which I'm coming. This is from an article by Leonard Hayflick. He wrote it back in 2004. Anti-aging is an oxymoron is the title of the piece. In a quote, we spend the first 20 years of we spend the first 20 years or so of our lives producing, ordering, and replacing our molecules with absolute fidelity, he says. Through natural selection, that fidelity must be maintained until reproductive success, or our species would vanish. Thus, through evolution, natural selection has favored energy states capable of maintaining molecular fidelity until reproductive success, after which there is no species survival value for those energy states to be maintained indefinitely, close quote. That is why people, as they move through the life cycle, this is one theoretical explanation as to why when people move through the life cycle and after sexual reproductive maturity has been reached, they start to, struggle with energy levels. That is that's a function of natural selection. That's a point of view. Whether you like it or not or agree with it or not, I don't know, but I'm just giving you my take on that. I sort of subscribe to that theory. So that's what we're fighting against. It's no accident that fatigue begins to take over as we age. Okay, with that in mind then. Thyra, welcome back.
Thank you.
So you alluded to, how can I put it? I guess ancient traditions, traditional medicine. Traditional approaches. What did you have in mind there? What was on your mind when you said that?
I mean, as you were reading that quote, Dr. Garko, I was thinking the biological changes that we see as we age is probably no coincidence. And it's probably also no coincidence that Mother Earth and these ancient traditions have aligned us with botanical solutions for this evolutionary process that goes on in our bodies. Mm-hmm. And the botanical that came to mind as I was preparing for the weekend is one that's been used for thousands of years for endurance and stamina, and that's maca. Source Naturals maca comes in dozens of forms, 2 forms actually. We have an organic form and a tablet and a capsule because we think it needs to be accessible for everyone. The maca plant is a radish or kind of turnip-like plant that comes from the Andes region in central Peru. Uh-huh. Like I said, that's been used for thousands of years for traditional folk beliefs for supporting increased stamina, increased energy. And as we learn more about maca, we can kind of extrapolate to its scientific mode of action and figure out why the Peruvian and Incan people using this were seeing the benefits that they were.
Do the Peru? I don't mean to interrupt you, but just let me write what you said a lot. Do the Peruvians? You say it's like a radish. Is it a root? Is it a root plant? Root based?
Yeah. So there's a root portion of the plant and then a leafy portion above.
Do they eat it, or do they cook with it, or do they just eat it raw? What do they do? Do you know? If you know, if you don't, it's okay.
All of the above. They cook with it, grind it into a powder like flour, include it in their cooking. It was so valuable at one time that it was even used as a form of trade.
Okay, good enough. All right, so if we went to Peru, would we be served up some maca?
I'm sure you wouldn't be hard-pressed to find some maca if you were visiting the Andes in central Peru.
All right, good enough. That's a nice way to spend a weekend. Okay,
so weekend warrior, there you go.
Yeah, indeed. So you have it in an organic form, and it's an extract, yes?
Yeah, we have an extract that's concentrated some of the key components in maca that we believe and researchers believe may have an effect on the hypothalamus and pituitary axis, which is a very long scientific way of saying the hormone regulating portions of our brain.
I see.
Including our adrenal glands.
I know that athletes like to take maca. These triathletes and whatnot, they in fact, sometimes I think they even overdose on it. They are big fans. Does it really give a pronounced boost?
Of course, based on personalized energetics, yes. And its theorized mode of action is thought that it, on this pituitary axis, is thought to regulate and normalize hormone levels, and that's what's resulting in the energizing effect. So
I see.
I think adrenal fatigue is a topic that you cover on the show regularly.
Sure.
And maca could probably play a role in regulating those adrenal hormones.
The name of
that energizing effect.
Mm-hmm. The name of the product is Maca Lift, and I happen to have a bottle of it right here in my hand.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. We're prepared. It's Maca Lift, and Source Natural products are sold in fine health stores throughout the United States and stores that are trying to be fine. We come back, we'll talk about more about Maca. It says Maca Lift, energy, performance, stamina. That sounds good to me. I have taken maca. It does work. You do notice. You feel it. You can tell. It's one of those supplements where you take it and you know you've taken something. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. Maca Up.
Celsius is a
Almost 52% of men experience erectile dysfunction and benign prostatic hyperplasia. If you've had challenges with virility, sexual health, or low energy, Body Vigor's Alpha Extension may be the answer for you. Body Vigor's Alpha Extension can help revitalize your alpha male and extend your love. Our formula is one of the highest quality nutraceuticals available, formulated to support the processes involved in promoting a healthy male sex drive, energy, and stamina. Alpha Extension has 2 powerful herbal blends, Virilla Max, which focuses on male sexual health, and T-Pump Activator, which helps balance your testosterone levels. Revitalize your alpha male with Body Vigor's Alpha Extension, exclusively available on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. Back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. Thyra Burns is my guest, registered dietitian and affiliated, of course, with Source Natural. She's a senior product development manager for the company. We're talking about, this notion of having enough energy to be a good weekend warrior after a full week of work. And she was talking about maca. And I went and I've done this before. There's a lot of information on maca and how so much a part of the Peruvian culture. The ancient warriors, Peruvian warriors, took it in high doses before battle. I mean, it's so integrated into the food culture and the culture of the Peruvian people. It's to this day. So we have the benefit of science to be able to extract some of the compounds out of maca, the bioactive compounds we can get some benefit. We don't have to go to Peru and eat and cook maca. We can get this done in a much easier way. Thyra, welcome back. What is the bioactive compounds in maca that make it click?
So there's several theories about what it is that makes it work, and I don't know that we actually have a definitive answer. We know that macamines and macamides are important alkaloids, and we actually use a form of maca in our product that has concentrated those compounds. But beyond that, it's rich in essential amino acids, some sterols, and other compounds that make it just a well-rounded source of nutrition.
So it does have.
Again,
it does
not
have.
surprising why those warriors were using it.
So it does have plant fats in it. Sterols. Sterols.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is good. How much do you take a day? Do you take it on an empty stomach? You should probably take it before you go to bed, though. I don't think.
I don't recommend that. You can. The warriors used to take grams and grams of maca a day, and like you said, you could be overdosed on it. We recommend a couple of 100 milligrams, depending on the form you like and how you're feeling about the product.
Okay.
So, listen to your body, and if it feels like too much, take a little bit less, but follow the directions on either the tablet or capsule, whichever you prefer.
Empty stomach?
I would say best with a meal.
Best with a meal. Okay. You also mentioned in your notes to me, you mentioned I was looking.
Coenzyme Q10.
Yeah. You got MSM, you got chondroitin sulfate mentioned as well. Yes.
Yeah. So I was kind of thinking about weekend energy in a three-pronged approach. So we talked about maca with the energetics, and the next thing that came to mind is how do we support your metabolism? And one of the key nutrients that came to mind was coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10 for short.
Right.
Which is essential to our bodies. I think of it as like currency conversion. We eat fats and we eat carbohydrates, and CoQ10 is essential in converting those types of energy into the energy that our cells use, known as ATP, through the mitochondria in our cells. And over time and in stressful situations, coenzyme Q10, though produced in our body, is produced at lower levels as we get older.
I see. So
replenishing CoQ10 through supplementation and through our diets become increasingly important.
Yeah, CoQ10's been around. Well, at one point it was really popular, but it hasn't. It really hasn't waned.
It's a staple.
Yeah, it has not waned. I mean, CoQ10 is cardiovascular health. I mean, it really has made its headway. And I'm holding a bottle of the CoQ10 from Source Naturals in my hand, as you can see if you're watching the show. So could you take the CoQ10 with the maca, or would that be too much?
Nope, absolutely. Combine these as a foundation throughout the week, and it'll really turn your weekend around. I mean, like you said, you've had a good experiential effect with taking maca.
Absolutely.
CoQ10 may or may not provide that same thing, but it makes your body, as you're eating fats and other nutrients, it's optimizing your body's use of that energy that you're consuming.
Mm-hmm. And there's different ubiquinone, ubiquinol. What's that all about?
So ubiquinol or ubiquinone is the storage form of CoQ10 in the body. The body has no problem converting CoQ10 into those other forms that it's used in. Mm-hmm. I mean, informing your audience about the CoQ10 typically comes at a lower price point because your body has to perform a step before it's going to be used in the body. Ubiquinol or ubiquinone typically costs more, but is in the form that your body uses right away.
Which form is that? Ubiquinone?
Ubiquinol, yeah.
Ubiquinone or ubiquinol? Which is the form that is metabolically ready to go?
I use those terms synonymously.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Good enough. The ubiquinone, ubiquinol, those names come from the notion of ubiquitous.
Yes,
right?
Exactly, because mitochondria and CoQ10 are in just about every cell in our bodies.
And I'm
ubiquitous, you could say.
Yep, they're ubiquitous indeed. And again, here's another hallmark of aging. Mitochondria begin to go on the wane, and the DNA in the mitochondria are more prone to damage. And the mitochondria is where the metabolic action happens inside the cell. Your body's constantly having to transform the nutrients, the micronutrients found in food, into ATP. And then, you can't create energy. You can only transform it. So that's where all that happens. And if you don't have robust mitochondria and you're getting DNA damage to the mitochondria, you're in a lot of trouble. That's a consequence of aging. That's a hallmark of aging. Now they're talking about mitochondrial biogenesis, creating new mitochondria and all of that. So I'm just saying. We
spend a lot of our time at Source Naturals thinking about mitochondrial health and mitochondrial energy.
Do you have
those are the power source of our bodies?
Absolutely. And turns out different organs in the tissues and the cells in different organs and organ systems, you'll have higher numbers of mitochondria. You could have thousands in one cell. You know, think about this. Your heart, it's an active pump. It's going all day. Stands to reason what? You would have higher mitochondria in those cells, right? So that's how nature got this all figured out, just so we don't screw it up. You know, the way we eat and live. We come back, we'll talk some more, and we're just talking about, this is sort of like, we're talking about energetics here, how to keep, at least the first two themes that we have addressed. We come back, we'll address hyaluronic joint complex from Source Naturals. That's a Boss product too.
Women who are pregnant or planning to have a child have specific nutritional needs. Maintaining optimal nutritional intake is important for mother and baby. Body Vigor's Preferred Prenatal can help mother and baby receive the appropriate building blocks for growth, development, and healthy function. The Preferred Prenatal formula provides essential vitamins and minerals, along with added support ingredients such as folic acid and DHA. Preferred Prenatal also incorporates a bonus herbal blend to help the mom-to-be with the uncomfortable side effects of pregnancy, like nausea, vomiting, mood swings, and uterine health. Support a healthy pregnancy for you and your baby with Preferred Prenatal, exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return. Here's the LTN health question of the day. Talking with Thyra Burns, we're talking about being a weekend warrior, trying to have enough energy to do things and take care of yourself so that you can do those things on the weekend, that whether it's trying to get stuff done around the house, do the lawn and this and that, laundry and whatever, or trying to get a good run in, go to the gym. You need energy to do that. So we've been talking about it's like an energetics theme, if you will, and talked about maca, talked about CoQ10. Going to get to hyaluronic acid, different purpose there, but here's the health question of the day. I alluded to the idea that there can be literally thousands of mitochondria in one cell, depending on the tissue it's in which the cells that constitute the tissue, the cells that make up the tissue, which makes up an organ. The type of muscle cell with the highest volume density is cardiac muscle. That makes sense. Here's the question. What percent of the cell, cardiac muscle cells, are constituted of mitochondria, taken up by mitochondria? Is it 15 to 30% or 30 to 35%? Okay, in the muscle cells, how much do the mitochondria? How much do they constitute of the cell? 15 to 30% of the cell, or 30 to 35% of the cell volume taken up by mitochondria? I gave you two choices today. Just remember, that's a very active muscle, and the cells need to be reinforced with mitochondria. If you have the right answer, you win a $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Yeah, cardiac muscle cells have the highest volume density of mitochondria. Is it 15 to 30% or 30 to 35%? Ira, welcome back. Also, in your notes to me, you mentioned something that not necessarily related to energy, but hyaluronic joint complex. I think I know why you included that.
Yeah. I mean, to be a weekend warrior, you have to have good energetics. You want to optimize your metabolism with Source Naturals CoQ10, but you also have to take care of your body structurally. And the product that came to mind and the formula that came to mind from Source Naturals was our hyaluronic joint complex. Because if your body doesn't feel good and your joints don't feel good, how can you want to be a weekend warrior?
Exactly. Did you say drink complex?
Joint
complex. Joint complex. Okay, I thought,
that's a different type of weekend warrior.
Yeah, some people think weekend warrior, how many beers can I put away? No, man, that's the wrong warrior. That's a different show. You're too young to have joint problems, but when I gave my talk this past weekend, a number of people talked to me about knee issues, knee joint issues. I mean, more than a few people were talking to me about that. And one person, I could even see the knee was swollen just through the garment, I could tell. This is a big deal for many people, can disrupt quality of life. What is hyaluronic acid, and what's its role here in maintaining joint integrity?
So before I talk about hyaluronic acid, I'm going to talk about the two cornerstones in joint health in the supplement world, and those are glucosamine and chondroitin. You pretty much can't go into the joint section or talk to someone who has joint issues without hearing those two cornerstones. And that's because in the body, they're the foundations. They are found in all of our connective tissue and are critical components of our cartilage and connective tissue. So hyaluronic joint complex is built on the foundation of 2 clinical doses of glucosamine and chondroitin. And then to those just structural foundational components, we've included hyaluronic acid.
I see.
And it's also a major component of joint tissue, but it helps more in the lubricating and moisture in the joints. This moisture is how our joints and cartilage exchange nutrition throughout our body.
I see. I have a bottle of the Source Naturals Hyaluronic Joint Complex. That's what it's called, with glucosamine, chondroitin, and MSM, methylsulfonylmethane. MSM, it's hard to say. That's why they call it MSM. What's MSM?
MSM is a dietary sulfur. It's a mineral that's important in healthy connective tissue and plays, again, a role in the lubrication and the movement of the joint.
Let's go to Tampa, Florida. Let's see if Rhéaume has the answer to today's health question. Rhéaume, thanks for calling. Thanks for tuning in today. The type of muscle cell with the highest volume density is cardiac. In terms of mitochondria, these muscle cells for the cardiac muscle have a high concentration of mitochondria. Is the cell taken up by 15 to 30% of mitochondria, or 30 to 35% of mitochondria?
30 to 35.
Exactly. Congratulations, Rhéaume. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Do you have issues with energy, or do you have enough energy all the time? Or are you tired all the time? Which one is it? All right, he's gone. Stephen has him. So, people do try, they have good intentions, but their joints won't let them do the things they want to do, maybe not even walk. So this is the hyaluronic joint complex from Source Naturals. Excellent product. And taking in combination with the energy products, you're all set for the weekend. Well, at least you got a good start anyway, right, Thyra? Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you run a lot? Run, walk? What do you do?
I'm more of a swimmer and an occasional tennis player.
You like to swim. Do you go to the pool, or do you go to the ocean? You're right next to the ocean.
I'm a pool swimmer. Here in California, the ocean is too chilly for ocean swimming for me.
Yeah, you got to wear a wetsuit.
Exactly.
Well, it's nice to have you on. Please give my best to everybody there at Source Naturals. I know a few people there, and we like having you on. We appreciate your preparation. Thank you for thinking about the show when not at the last minute, but you were thinking about it last night with a walk on the beach. So we appreciate it.
Of course. We'd love to hear how you and your listeners are being weekend warriors by joining us on Facebook or Instagram at Source Naturals. Let us know how you're being a weekend warrior and how you're using your nutrition to support it.
All right, good enough. Your health is your wealth. Do it with Source Naturals.
Battling sinus, bronchitis.